Whistle a song for me. Whistle Gangnam Style.
I don't know how to do it.
What else have you got in the tank?
I've got a bit of
Anyone know what that is?
No.
What song, Luke? It sounds familiar. Oh, is it Country Road or something like that? No.
Good try then.
Keep going. Keep going, you saucy cunt.
I don't think I've got a tune right now.
What is it then?
It is almost the Eagles.
Ah, Eagles.
Oh, that part's too loud.
Look at that. Wow, look at that tag. What do you think of that?
Yeah, good. That's going to be someone's tattoo, isn't it?
What's your Harry Potter joke?
What one?
What's your, is it? Yeah, the good one.
I've forgotten it.
Oh, Matthew.
It's not my joke. They say you're a...
Oh yeah, they say you're a griffin whore because you let every wizard slither in. Read that on the internet.
Yeah, you did.
Where does the Dark Lord get his groceries?
Where?
At Voldemort.
Oh.
Yeah, so we went to America. Our sole purpose, not sole purpose, our main purpose was to do a charcoal drawing workshop with Casey Bora. We don't know how you say his name properly, but we say Bora. Who's an absolute ninja painter and charcoal drawing
Extravagant
guy.
Yeah.
Extraordinaire.
Extra.
He's an art extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, when we got there, the workshop was cancelled due to some kind of family emergency, which was gutting, but hey, shit happens, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really upsetting, but hey, we found other things to do. We looked at bridges.
And Matt knows everything about
Matt knows everything about.
Matt knows about bridges. Do you realise how much Matt loves bridges?
So we did a load of other cool stuff. We stayed in a place called Williamsburg in Brooklyn, which is the ponciest place in the world. Cool as fuck, but poncy as fuck.
I liked it. I thought it was cool because I thought it was going to be a lot like Shoreditch.
It wasn't,
which
though,
it
was
was, but not.
Yeah,
it wasn't unbearable. Like
yeah.
So when you walk around Shoreditch and like Brick Lane and stuff.
I feel like Williamsburg wasn't as far gone as those places, didn't you think?
It was as far gone.
It wasn't. It looked like it was, but it was still
people
chilled and cool.
Yeah, it seemed like the people were actually just kind of being themselves there rather than following everything.
Yeah, people were still dressed a certain way, kind of hipsterish, but they weren't like unbearable. They were just people.
No.
But anyway, the place was really cool actually where we stayed. Really nice. We stayed in an Airbnb, nice kind of apartment. That was cool, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Me and Lianne took Luke for his first CrossFit experience, which was fun, wasn't it? Like, you've been looking forward to. You were thinking about doing some CrossFit anyway, weren't you, when you got back home?
I think we already knew I was going to be in at some point.
Yeah.
I wasn't putting it off, but it was just.
It's one of those things where Luke's been into jiu-jitsu for a couple of years. I've been into CrossFit for a few years. And it was pretty obvious that I'm going to get into jiu-jitsu and he's going to get into CrossFit at some point. So he went and had his first CrossFit class, which was really cool. It was very nice of those people to let us all train at their gym at, what were they called?
Was it Velocity?
Virtuosity. CrossFit Virtuosity in Brooklyn. Really cool guys. And then I went and had my first jiu-jitsu class at Marcelo Garcia's Jiu-Jitsu Academy.
Fucking massive. I love that.
Marcelo Garcia is the greatest jiu-jitsu fighter of all time.
He is, and you got to actually do your first lesson.
Yeah, I got to meet him, got to
he shook
watch
your
him.
hand.
Yeah, he came and shook my hand and said hello.
Not the other way around.
Yeah. Let's not read too much into that. I think he's just very kind. Matt and Luke were both saying when they got back, it's like no one's impressed enough at where we went. They're like, he's the greatest of all time. And so Luke's customer goes, was it good then?
Like, was it good?
He said it's like if you're a football fan, it's like you get to train with Messi. Like, was it good then? No, it was incredible.
Yeah.
But a sport like jiu-jitsu is still so under the radar that people like the Messi of jiu-jitsu would just come to your town and do a seminar, or you can go to his gym and he'd teach you himself, or he'd take the class. We were pretty starstruck.
Yeah,
we were
and
pretty
you were
impressed.
fully bought into jiu-jitsu after one lesson and bought loads of mats for the shop.
Yeah, one lesson, and I said to Luke, cool, that's it, we're getting some mats for the shop. I've been gi shopping, I've been doing all the things that you do.
Well, when I went jiu-jitsu and I told him, I was like, Jason did his first lesson, he's going to come here and he's already bought mats for the shop. They're like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, he's already fully kitted out, more than our own club.
But the point is, I was saying to Matt, it's like £500 worth of mats. Now, I've got mats in my gym at home that cost me like £300, and I've had them for years. Like, I use them all the time. That is probably the best £300 I've ever spent.
They'll last us forever then.
And so what's the worst? I don't like jiu-jitsu, and then Luke has the mats, or we just keep the mats and Matt and Luke train here, or use them somewhere else, or sell them. I mean, it's just £500, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you end up doing it for a long time and you love it, that's £500 really well spent. Like we said, we can get, with that though, we can practice ourselves on fundamental stuff. So classes are cool, but we get to practice things.
Yeah, we just wanted it for a drilling thing, didn't we? Really?
Exactly. And then if we really want to, and we get like that, we can get some people come in and teach us like private lessons and what have you here, which is easier for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't everyone just buy their own mats?
Yeah, why don't you all just have enough
But if
space
you had a
to-
floor space like that,
Yeah, then do it.
why wouldn't you do it?
So he said, yeah, Amy, Freddie, Mike and Adele don't work here anymore because of there's no space for them, but whatever.
No, that's it. I said that to Amy. I said, you're still welcome to come to jiu-jitsu with us here, but we need your workspace. Yeah, if I had to sum up, I mean, I've been to New York another time, or 2 other times, but if I had to sum up this experience, I'd say hot and loud. What would you say if you summed it up?
I feel like you nailed it. It's hot and loud in every aspect of it. Even went to Marcelo's and it was brilliant. I still had like a Brazilian belly on my face.
Yeah.
He was hot in temperature sense.
Matt's here. Ask Matt. Matt, how would you sum up New York?
Excellent.
Really, I said hot and loud.
Hot and loud works too.
Excellent and bridgy.
Yeah, bridgy.
What were your highlights? Just give me a couple of quick highlights.
Highlights, brewery. I always wanted to go to the brewery.
Which brewery?
Brooklyn Brewery.
Yeah.
Williamsburg Bridge.
Sick.
Yeah,
Peak
East
and
River
Grey.
Park.
Peak and Grey.
Peak and Grey for life.
Yeah.
Marcelo Garcia's #1. All that drawing we did.
I was drawn to that aspect of it.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, it got a bit sketchy around there. Yeah.
Oh, one more highlight was Lianne eating the pecan pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody react like that.
Never seen
To
emotions like that, especially to food. Like she almost cried. Oh, acai bowls. See, so hang on. So we went full retard. I did one jiu-jitsu class and I bought matted out the shop and did whatever, which I don't think is too far.
No.
We've had it before, but Lianne had her first acai bowl, and now she's ordered 20 kilos of acai. That seems like that's gone a bit too
Not
far.
enough.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah,
Right.
a bit not enough.
Yeah. So all in all, good,
Yeah.
hot,
Saw some
noisy,
good graffiti as well.
good graffiti, and not sketchy enough.
Yeah, not sketchy enough.
But everything else is good.
Yeah. And Vinny's Pizza.
Hey yo, Vinny!
Vinny's Pizza.
Which weirdly Jack Whitehall was in when we were there.
Yeah.
Which is
And
weird.
Luke didn't prefer to the other place.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
No, the other place, they were different.
Yeah.
But pizza.
We also saw the bully from Like Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you used to watch Like Mike? There you go. I knew you would.
Yeah.
Do you remember the bully from there?
Yeah.
Ginger guy.
Yeah.
We saw him in a bar.
It's you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Shout out to Skinny Dennis. That's the name of the bar.
Oh.
You didn't even know that, did you?
I feel like that isn't the name of it though.
It is. Yeah.